everybody, and welcome to a AEW Watch Along.
Hi, I'm Michael Paul. If I'm sorry if I don't seem that excited. I'm tired. I don't have a Mountain Dew. I don't have a Red Bull. So, you know, to my way of thinking, I have no Mountain Dew. I have no Red Bull. So really, what's the point? But regardless, I found out something interesting earlier today. Apparently, that at some point they want us to play bingo. Are you kidding me? Bingo? Bingo is for people who are between the ages of 65 and death, who have nothing better to do with their lives. But then we are in Florida, which is the senior citizen capital of the world. So I guess that doesn't surprise me. But the people I'm around aren't really that old. So that does surprise me for that reason. So I don't know. Hopefully, at some point, that'll be forgotten and won't happen. But at any rate, like I said, I have no Mountain Dew. I have no Red Bull at this point. So if I seem to be lacking excitement, forgive me. It's not that I'm not excited. It's just that I'm tired and no way to, if you'll excuse the expression, no way to bring it up. Um,
Should we tell them that we're not going to be home this Saturday?
well, the show is in the afternoon. So, and coincidentally, Noah told me earlier today that he is coming over here. Even if there was not a show, he would still be coming over here anyway because apparently the rest of the people at his house aren't going to be there. Of course, obviously, none of us can stay by ourselves. So he was going to come, and this is the part I wasn't understanding. He was going to come over here regardless of whether there was a show or not. It's just a coincidence that he will be here not long before Clash at the Castle starts. So he was basically what he was really saying is, as long as I'm going to be at your house anyway, can I watch the show with you? That's what he was really asking. He just didn't necessarily word it that way. But he was going to be here regardless. And the show is over by 4, I believe. And I don't know what time we were going to go out, but it should be over by that time. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. If we do have to, again, if you'll excuse my wording, if we do have to cut it off suddenly, um, hopefully it won't hurt. Anyway, if we do have to cut it off suddenly, we hopefully I can either get the video back to where it was where we left off, or to save time, I can look at uh, results on the website on the prowrestling.net. But either way, we'll see it. Noah will be here, and so that will be all well and good.
And I want to say congratulations to the people who made it to the States. I want to say congratulations to Christy, Megan, Amanda, and no, hold on, let me start again. Take 2. I want to say congratulations to the people who made it to the States. To Christy, Megan, Mackenzie, Tim, and Charles, Barry, and Adam. Y'all have a nice time on your state games. Congratulations. You guys earned it.
And that's what Noah was saying, I think, really trying to say was that's what they're doing on Saturday, but he's not going. So he was going to come over here anyway. So I need not worry. He need not worry. We are going to watch the show together. We will have had lunch by then, so that doesn't need to be an issue.
And as for the rest of us, there's always snacks here. And we are live right now on AEW.
Hold on. Shit. Stop. Okay. Here we go. Bingo. Are you serious? Okay. Where are we?
Chicago.
That's right. This Sunday is the All Out pay-per-view. The day after Clash of the Castle. We are in Chicago, and Jon Moxley makes his way to the ring.
Justin Roberts just sent a very important word, Taz. Undisputed. Last Wednesday night, Jon Moxley won perhaps the biggest world championship match in AEW Dynamite history in decisive fashion. And it was impressive. And we saw what happened with Punk in that matchup with the injury at the foot. But I'll tell you what, this man, JR, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, his whole business, not playing games. He will take a dude out quick. Certainly will, Taz. And I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, the question still remains, does CM Punk return to quick? When he rushed, he wasn't healed. All right, well, that is a $1 million question, JR. I agree. I think he might have, just my opinion. Well, we heard from Punk this past Friday night at Rampage. He said he didn't feel anything, he didn't hear anything when his foot went out. But the same thing happened when he collided the barricade back in LA last June. So Punk's status is still uncertain, but what is not, or what is a certainty, Jon Moxley, undisputed as the AEW World Champion. No questions asked, over qualifications, no answers. It is that man right there. Jon Moxley, the top dog in AEW. As usual, Mox gets an amazing reaction right here in Chi-Town.
And this Sunday is the biography on WWE's WrestleMania 1.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania 1.
Stay tuned for
The
A and
history of
B.
it, where it all came from, how it all began. After that, an episode of Wranglers about Brie Bella and
Stephanie McMahon.
And then, I don't know what's happening on SmackDown. So,
I know about that, Mike. But we gotta find out when it comes out this Sunday.
But nonetheless, you got to wonder what Jon Moxley's thinking. This affects a lot of people that you see. This is one of the greatest pay-per-views I personally know I will ever witness. This review's here. This is Punk Country right here. Let's be honest, history just changed. This is CM Punk Country. It might motivate Mox. Damn right. You're right, Jim. He feels it. He feels these people giving him a mixed reaction. He's processing information in Taz. No doubt. You know what I mean? He's putting all this into his computer. Chicago, I know you love your boy, but I think they're still mopping him up off the mag in Cleveland. Well, hey, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I once heard CM Punk described years ago as the modern 60-minute man. Well, what a load of crap that turned out to be, huh? I mean, I had 57 minutes left in me last week, Punk. Did you? I don't think so. See? When guys get in the ring with me, the undisputed AEW World Champion, the heart and soul of AEW,
I usually do that.
What they're really made of. I test them. I push them.
Oh, never mind.
And last week we learned exactly what CM Punk is made of. At the moment where he hit me as hard as he could, he gave me his best shots, and he realized I didn't care. And he knew I was just going to keep coming forward and keep coming forward all night. At that exact moment, he started looking for a way out. It's
Okay,
true.
MJF.
I'm sorry. He started
not
looking
coming
for a
back
way
to
out.
AEW.
Oh, my foot hurts.
Or did you
He
see-
folded. And he curled up into a little
Someone like right
ball
over there.
to die. And he folded. Champions never fold. Look, you have no idea how genuinely sorry I am that CM Punk just didn't turn out to be what you wanted him to be. He didn't turn out to be
Isn't this
what
the same
any of
place
us
that
wanted him
Hawk
to
and
be
Animal
when
were
we
living
welcomed
at for
him
a
back
while?
in this business, gave him a second chance in
Oh,
the
wow, they
greatest
were
sport in the
wonderful.
world. It just
Oh.
didn't work out.
I think
Well, I
they
am
were
truly sorry for that.
Oh, let
I
me
know it's
see.
your boy. I know he's from Chicago and you love him. I have zero sympathy for CM Punk. And that is because CM Punk, fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit. It's a tough business, dude. Sorry, it is what it is. And we move on. I have here in my pocket an open contract for a title match at All Out this Sunday. Oh. It's already signed, and I'm just going to leave it right here. Because when I say anybody, anytime,
Actually, it says right here,
anyplace,
Joseph
I mean it.
Michael Laurinaitis, better known by his main name Animal. He was born in
So who
Philadelphia,
knows who's gonna
Pennsylvania in
sign that
1960.
contract? Who knows who I'm going to face it all out? Maybe it's somebody at AEW. Maybe it's somebody from somewhere else. Maybe
He
it's
was
somebody
born in
from
Philadelphia,
New Japan here in
Pennsylvania, where my
Chicago
mom
again.
was.
I run that
Huh?
show too. Hey, Rocky,
He was born
you
in the
got anybody
60s.
else left? Rock, let me know.
Oh,
Whoever it is that signs that contract, whoever wants to fight,
hold on a minute. Did I just hear what I...
didn't turn out to be what you wanted him to be.
Hold on.
He didn't turn out to be what any of us wanted him to be when we welcomed him back in this business, gave him a second chance in the greatest sport in the world. It just didn't work out. And while I am truly sorry for that, I know he's your boy, I know he's from Chicago and you love him, I have zero sympathy for CM Punk. And that is because CM Punk, fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit. It's a tough business, dude. Sorry, it is what it is. And we move on. I have here in my pocket an open contract for a title match at All Out this Sunday. Oh. It's already signed, and I'm just going to leave it right here. Because when I say anybody, anytime, any place, I mean it. So who knows who's going to sign that contract? Who knows who I'm going to face it all out? Maybe it's somebody at AEW. Maybe it's somebody from somewhere else. Maybe it's somebody from New Japan here in Chicago again. I run that show too. Hey, Rocky, you got anybody else left? Rock, let me know. Whoever it is that signs that contract, whoever wants to find out exactly what they're made of, just remember this before you step into the ring with Jon Moxley. I can out-marathon you. I can out-sprint you. I can out-fight you. I can out-wrestle you. And Whoever you are, I assure you, I give far fewer you-know-whats than you do. I am not just the undisputed AEW World Champion. I am the fire-breathing, blood-spitting, living embodiment of the sport of professional wrestling. I am indomitable will personified. Wrestling, Jon Moxley, may be hazardous to your health. Whoever you are, you've been warned.
Well, who's going to claim that contract? Listen, guys, I'm telling you right now, you really can't get much higher regarding confidence. That shows a man, that shows an athlete, shows a champion who's extremely confident. You drop a signed contract and say, let's go. Who wants it? It's unheard of. Yeah, Jon Moxley with all the confidence of the undisputed world champion with JR. Those were some explosive allegations that Jon Moxley had towards CM Punk. And the troubling thing about that encounter is that Moxley sincerely meant every word he said. He did it again. You see the contract there, ladies and gentlemen, right on the feet of the world champion. It's crazy. See the contract sitting there. The open contract up for grabs here tonight on Dynamite and JR. What a way to kick off our broadcast. Absolutely the most historic week in AEW history. Culminating on Sunday with All In on pay-per-view. This is going to be a wild ride tonight, starting that way. Whoa, wait. It takes Steele. Steele, one of the backstage producers here in AEW, and they're friends with Punk. Hey, let's pick the contract up. You know, again, like you said, bring the Punk and just grab that contract. Oh, all right, the plot thickens. Well, still to come here tonight, a big tag team match ahead. How much again? Out against Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson one-on-one against Jake Hager. Big time. And guest commentators Jericho and Regal will join us. All right, guys, and Chris Jericho, you one-on-one this Sunday at All Out against Bryan Danielson.
The Lionheart versus the American Dragon. A dream match for most, but a nightmare match for one. And that's you, Danielson. I'll tell you the reason why. Last week you asked if Stu Hart and Owen Hart were still alive. Who would they think is the better wrestler, you or me? It's been bugging me all week, and then I realized they might appreciate your skills as a wrestler a little more, but they would appreciate what I've done in the wrestling business way more. Changing the game, all the accomplishments and accolades I've had. I know they'd be impressed. And those accolades are going to include beating you this Sunday at All Out. I just want to apologize last week for being immature and being ungrateful. And just right now, I want to pledge my loyalty to the Jericho Appreciation Society. Through and through. And Sunday at All Out, I know you're going to beat Bryan. You're the Lionheart. You're the greatest of all time. It's not even going to be close. And I know you don't need to cheat. You don't need to attack someone from behind their back. You don't need any distractions. All you need to do is be the best version of yourself. Because I believe in you. Because I appreciate that, Danny. I believe in you too. You are the most technically gifted sports entertainer in the world today. And this Sunday, it will be Lionheart Chris Jericho. But until then, all's fair in wrestling and romance, Danielson. Watch your back.
Fair warning, I guess. Jericho, a little bit of a nod to his Lionheart days early on in the career right there. Interesting about Garcia saying he's now royal again to the JM. Who do you believe, right? What do you believe?
Your opening contest is set for a white ball with the
What up?
He's Christopher from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 197 pounds. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
And he looks in great shape, fellas. Always hopes and to my right is William Regal's joining us here. Mr. Regal, how's it going, my man?
What?
There we go, we've got some volume. Mr. Mayor, lovely to see you. Mr. Ross, always a pleasure. Man with the mask, you little petty fly, you. I'd like to gobble you up, obviously. Oh,
Good night, everybody. I'm gonna do
From the wrestling capital of the world, Perry, Oklahoma, weighing 254 pounds.
Jake Hager. What about great Jake Hager, man? Listen, in tremendous condition. We got a bit for this match. Remember, it was a double or nothing earlier this year with
I'm
Chris
gonna
Jericho
go.
and Jake Hager used the ring ropes.
I'm on phone in case my mom calls.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do that. You always do at least one excuse to leave for it.
Yeah, that was a big awesome earlier for our wrestling. Now listen, this thing is going to get physical. Yeah, two guys have tremendous graphics. Sam Ford and Danielson, obviously, and Hager. Hager looks great, but so does Chris Jericho. Let's give the devil his due.
before he gets here, I'm going to have to say, this is the Chris Jericho that I want to see, Mr. Ross. This is Lionheart Chris Jericho, the man that I faced in 1997, and the man that beat me over and over again. Now I've said enough nice things.
Yes. We have, sir. And there we go. Chris Jericho, welcome to the desk here on Dynamite. As I should be welcomed as I'm going to watch my boy Jake Hager decimate Bryan Danielson only days before our monumental clash at All Out. See that side advantage right there by Hager, but the low round kick slowed down here. Jake Hager has had 5 singles matches. The American Dragon Bryan Danielson did a course of his career. Danielson coming away with victories in 4 of those matches. You know, Hager like to even up those numbers a little bit, but Chris is Jake Hager out here to injure Bryan Danielson to soften him up for Lionheart coming up this Sunday. I think that answer's pretty obvious.
Of course it is.
You know that, Regal.
Of course I know that.
Listen,
And I don't blame you one bit, Chris. That's the smartest thing you could possibly do.
Jake gets the victory, just another notch in our belt. More importantly, Jake knocks Danielson out. Knocks up to his teeth, breaks an orbital bone, changes things for All Out, doesn't it, Jim Ross? Absolutely. Changed the whole game plan. Self a team right here.
I really would like to disagree with everything you're saying, Mr. Jericho, but I can't because I know what a master strategist you are, and I'd be doing the exact same thing. Good for you.
Jake Hager shuts off the front chancery. Danielson says Hager to watch out. His gotta take those risks to the guy. He's putting a size advantage to a guy like Hager. I don't think Danielson's done, guys. Danielson up to the ring. Hager does all Hager. I don't think Hager's done, boys. Tremendous strength by Hager. Oh, back off the table. He's not there. The mission accomplished. Well, Jericho, to your point earlier, man, I think you also, I don't think you need a lot of help as far as advantage, but someone like Danielson coming in banged up, so I'm sure you're loving this. Look at this. Jake Hager just throwing all of his weight on top of Danielson, both men, crashing through the table. And see, here's what I want to talk about. Danielson saying, I'm a better wrestler, I'm the best wrestler. Doesn't really matter when you go to a table like he just did.
Some people it's my age plaything, but it's old people, dude. Jesus. We us mess a little bit.
Why?
So we know.
I mean, I suppose for money it would be fun. Or if it's funny,
They might be surprises.
but even then it would depend on what kind of case. If one of the prizes is a case of one some vodka, then, you know, it would be a blast.
Or cheap Bryan Danielson, especially after Jake
But
Hager is doing his job right here tonight on Dynamite.
That's right up there with trivia,
Undefeated MMA champion.
or shuffleboard. It's just people play when they're 95 and on their way out. You know, that's why it kind of surprised me when it came up.
In the pro wrestling world, Jake Hager won the world championship from me. And here we are all these years later, terrorizing AEW together, arm in arm. We're just days away from the Lionheart versus the American Dragon
match of 20 years in the making.
I don't know. This doesn't excite me the way WWE does. Or even Impact.
Notice how Hagen kept his weight on the smaller man. Lower back. Usos, yeah.
I don't know
Our
why.
opening contest here tonight on Dynamite will continue in picture-in-picture.
The room will never accept me as their queen.
And this is the reason to appreciate Fast Forward. So that picture-in-picture can be done with quickly.
Exactly. I don't blame you, dude. Because back in, they did the same thing with WWE, and I hate it.
Viking returns Tuesday, September 13th.
WWE does the same thing.
Well, not as much as they used to.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite
Well,
Live here on
to the extent that
TBS.
these people. I don't think WCW did it right. Wait, no, they might have done it one time.
We're just talking about some
Well,
stuff like
what they had to do, what they had to do was end the show in the middle of a match because of a movie or some other sport thing.
Remember how it was like on the railing, like right where your door is?
Plus, dude, I was watching the NWO in the Monday Night War when you were 3 before you even knew what any of that was. So of course I remember it.
Hager overzealous with that right hand. Danielson. Oh, now Danielson with the body shot and the leg kick. Those ground kicks are bringing down that big giant redwood. Hager shot down.
I mentioned, never mind.
Still ask.
We talked about Andy John already. And I was going to say that I mentioned that, but then I remembered, I mentioned it on Friday.
What, Naomi?
Andy John, yeah.
I think she's dead.
Yeah, I think so. I just couldn't remember what else.
I remember watching the ministry, but the corporation versus the ministry. I think that's what
I hated that. I didn't watch WWE or whatever the fuck it was at that time. I told you I watched WCW. That's where the drama was. That's where the excitement was. That's where the NWO originated and came from. And they managed to take down WCW and then come take down WWE. In the end, WWE took both of them down. You know what, that was then, this is now. And AEW, I guess my whole point is AEW doesn't have that edge of your seat excitement that, oh my god, I have to watch to see what's going to happen this week or next week.
Or, oh my god, I have goosebumps to see who made his debut every time.
Exactly. It's so out there now. It's so, I don't know, pre-programmed. And it's so with internet access so easy, there are no real surprises anymore.
Yeah, I remember how when back in 96 or 97 they had people backstage were asking people who's the hottest wrestler or who's the greatest wrestler on the AOL website. I never do that. At least I asked my mom. But back then I didn't have a computer. I only had like a video game system and that was it.
Back then.
When I was a kid, like 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 years old.
How long ago?
Yeah, wait for that topic attack.
How long ago was
Seeing
this?
him use Hager didn't work.
Never mind, dude.
Well, more than 2022, and I didn't have a computer since 1996.
Well, yeah, 96, there was internet, but
It was 26 years ago.
But yeah, there was internet, but it wasn't, what is this?
These Jericho's Matt Menard and Angelo Parker. Now watch what happens. After the I told you, Danielson, watch your back.
Is that guy wearing suspenders? Who the fuck wears suspenders anymore? Yeah. Suspenders are like some prep school type shit. Okay? That your mom makes you wear when you're like 10. Now, who are all these motherfuckers? Who are these people?
Some of them are with William Regal, and
They
some
obviously know what to get excited about.
well, we know that that's Cesaro.
Is it?
Yeah.
The only reason I can't tell because the camera's not getting close enough in.
Into the ring, Brian gets out of the ring. Oh, Garcia, he told Jericho, you don't need to cheat. Reinhardt Chris Jericho, who beat Brian Danielson on Sunday. Jericho's confused, but Jericho gonna watch behind him. Davis is about to lay him out there, guys.
Well, that is going to be so much to go.
He did not need to take on a week, but he's got to monitor the collisions.
Garcia's got a little. You can point out how that turned about. Give an assist to Berglund right there in Salva. Two Garcia, 4 Danielson. Garcia just affirmed his allegiance to the Jericho Appreciation Society with a quivering lip. And now Jericho makes a Psycho knee because of Daniel Garcia. What a turn of events, but again, what an amazing matchup there. Was great stuff for sure. Well, DraftKings is an official partner of AEW, and tonight they have $35,000 in total prizes up for grabs in a free-to-play pool where you can answer multiple choice questions about All Out. The questions include who will win the AEW World Trios Championship, how many matches will end in submission, and more. You can sign up on DraftKings Sportsbook using promo code Dynamite and play for free during All Out. And now this word from DraftKings.
200 battles instantly. Just spend $5.
Okay, come on. Hurry up. Hurry. Oh, Miss Jones is still here. Okay. I thought she had left. Come on, man. Go faster. Jesus Christ. Corpses go faster than this. That was a joke.
Haha.
Badger, you're supposed to laugh.
Direct my house. All new Saturday night at 9 on HGTV.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, and we have a situation developing here inside the ring. The wingmen,
Now, who the hell are these idiots right
Cesar
here?
Bononi and Jamie
Hold on.
Drake.
Well, Wednesday night again, and guess who's not booked again? I'll give you a clue. It's the hottest, handsomest, sexiest, prettiest, hunkiest boys on the roster.
Oh, this is supposed to be some sort of protest thing.
Wingman. And from now on, Wednesday nights will be known as Wingman Wednesday.
Really?
Pinkies out, boys. Let's try to
Hold on here, hold on.
Oh, you guys are
I
dead.
take that back. Just when I thought AEW wasn't exciting anymore. Look who shows up.
Formerly known as Colin Cassidy, Dick Cass, now go by his real name, W. Morrissey.
Size of this athlete. Cardinal Mooney High School fan.
He looks like a hippie from Woodstock.
New York, that is.
Morrissey just took out Cesar Bononi.
Thank you, Cesar. Wow, and Morrissey.
Who's that? Who's that?
JD, oh wait.
I don't know.
Oh, JD's going for a ride, guys. Oh,
My God, JD Drake now a small man. Morrissey making it look easy.
the super heavyweight legend.
Stokely. Now, never about It's pretty innovative. Morrissey now a choke slam on Nemeth.
Power on this guy.
Oh, that's Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Morrissey just come out and lead off.
The one who got chokeslammed was Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Stokely's out here. He's on the apron, as you see. We've seen Stokely on quite the recruiting drive as of late.
Round one. Just get out of the ring, son. Good fixing again. Learn to wear dark pants.
Charge right in, and he's brought up. Out with the leg chokeslam. Oh, down with ease.
Make you think about it, I assume.
What an impact.
This kid's always had an amazing amount of potential, unrealized more often than not. He's here now to culminate his dream of becoming the best in the world.
What's the story with Stokely here? Stokely with another one of those business cards.
Yeah,
You can look at him as a top recruit, JR. For Stokely.
yeah, I will. Absolutely.
That's a blue chip.
And he's looking to get a job. He needs a job. He wants a job, but the right job.
And Morrissey and Stokely halfway leading together. Oh, not much to think about it. There's W. Morrissey. All right, Stokely. What are all these cards about that you've been handing out to all these wrestlers?
It's none of your business.
Now, hang on. We do this TV show, so yes, it is my business. It's our business. I said none of your business. Hey, Jacko.
That should be a fine.
Easy, settle down. Stokely halfway, very volatile.
No reason for that, fellas.
No, I agree with you on that, JR.
Be professional.
Well, right now, our colleague Alex Marvez is trying to get a word with Will Ospreay.
Coming up later tonight on our main event, it is going to be the Dynamite Bracket finale in the AEW Trios Tournament. United Empire, Will Ospreay, Aussie Open, squaring off against the Elite.
Well, it's finally in. After all these years, after all the cease and desist and the constant undermining, I'll get Kenny Omega too.
Oh, yeah?
My God, it's been a long time since Japan. Great to see you. You've been lighting it up. I've just been admiring everything you've been doing. Your performance on Dynamite, absolutely fantastic. You know, a lot of people say that Mr. Ospreay here is the next Kenny Omega. I don't think you are. I think you're your own man. I think you are Will, by God, Ospreay. You're the man everybody's talking about. And tonight, this is going to probably be the most exciting match for me since the last time that you and Kenny were in a tag match together. You got one-winged angel that night, but tonight, I'm sure it's going to be different. You're the man. Everyone's talking. Dylan. Yeah. He's talking to you, God, bro.
Oh, absolutely. You got a match? Where it is?
Let him do his match. Come on, let's go.
And you as well. Go on.
Well, Knockout's trying to change ships midstream. Can't change that ship.
This is a tag team match for one fall with the 20 minute time. Features first to be accompanied by Rebel Detention, the team of Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker, DLD.
Tony, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I think people get upset. I don't right? What are all the cards about? I think we know what they're about, but I want to hear it out the right. That's been rooted. I'm just trying to get the head one Stokely. And before we get to this, I just want to mention AEW's first ever video game, AEW Fight Forever, is the winner of the best sports racing game at the 2022 Gamescom last week in Germany.
Just out of curiosity, what date is it that we're supposed to do this bingo thing?
I think you have to ask one of our staffs out there. I forget what time.
You gotta think about momentum.
I didn't have to time. I said what
There's a
day.
lot of things to consider. It all plays into it, Jim. You're right. And,
I don't know.
obviously,
Monday,
this will give,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
one of our
Thursday.
cheerleaders
We don't know yet.
Well, it's my fault for not knowing about it.
I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Good for you. It's my fault. I should know better than to have to.
Where she is the top champion, she's looking to add the AEW interim women's championship to her collection this Sunday. But she will have to face 3 other competitors. All 3 of them.
Where's Thunder Rosa?
Yeah, it's interesting. Whether you can get in the ring with
I don't know. Why don't you ready to let her know?
one of these ladies, you're looking at the 3 other ladies. And just a few days away from All Out for that amazing prize for the AEW Women's World Championship. So we'll see how this thing turns out here.
And as much as I'm a friend of Dr. Britt Baker, I think Jamie Hayter, man, has a lot going for her as far as becoming the interim women's world champion.
Last does Tony Storm. She shot back up the ranks to play that number 1 spot. It was in line for the World Championship, except for the injury to Thunder Rosa led to this Inter-World Championship situation.
We're sending our best wishes and speedy recovery to Thunder Rosa.
Yes, absolutely.
You see right here, Hayter, man, got shooting really hard face first there.
Tony Storm capitalized. DraftKings is an official partner of AEW. Tonight, anyone can play free for $10,000 at DraftKings AEW All Out Pool. Download the DraftKings app and use code Dynamite when you sign up and play free tonight. Double sledge to the spine by Hikaru.
Perfectly placed spine area, kidney region. A very powerful Jamie Hayter. Good job on shaking that. That's all the revenue. That's the reason.
I got some good news to tell you. November the 5th,
With tags in and out.
they're having crown jewels again.
Sloppy making the tag.
She knew she had to get pretty in. She dropped over real quick.
They're having crown jewels.
Elio DePaulo's restaurant the weights,
When you say November 5th,
Yep.
And that jawbreaker was instrumental because
A 3-hour
Tony
show.
Storm had just had surgery.
yeah.
She's had wisdom teeth surgery on her wisdom.
Which is no joke.
Everybody's done that done. That's tough. Or the elbow strike, but Tony Storm counters with one of her own.
These ladies are partners not that long ago.
Nice chip up right there. Smart. Well, this tag team match continues in picture. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter.
This is Rampage.
High flying.
Wow, what an emotional roller coaster!
Are you?
Well, more than likely, I won't watch that with you. I don't like wrestling between November and January. Let me try this again. More than likely, I won't watch that with you because I don't like wrestling between November and January. They do too much holiday themed
That's a
shit.
big
I don't
nerd.
know how to explain it, but it just gets too.
I know, boring for you to watch.
Well, no, it beyond. I mean, as it is, I mean, it's just stupid in general, which it's supposed to be.
Well, that's your choice.
Okay, which it's supposed to be. That's why it's called entertainment, not a sport, because it's meant to be stupid because it's for entertainment purposes. But it goes even beyond. Even it gets even more ridiculous around holidays because they do holiday themed matches and shit that don't make any sense. So I wait until after the new year, like the middle of January, before I start watching again. Although I don't even know that I would do that now that Vince isn't in charge. I'm waiting to see if it improves even with him gone.
Wait a minute. There's one going up now. How many of these guys are there?
Apartments.com, the place to find a place.
Tony Storm in a very precarious position, but Dr. Britt Baker just got DDT. All four of these women will be competing in the AEW Interim Women's World Championship match this Sunday at All Out Live on pay-per-view. But right now, Tony Storm is heading to the tag. Here comes Sheeta.
The sheets starting all over here. Lock and clean, let's go.
There's a big haymaker there on handling the shots.
You know, since Sheeta arrived here, she's become much more aggressive. I've seen her in her attire, her makeup, it's more Americanized. And I mean that in a positive sense.
Well, here comes Sheeta. The vertical suplex on Jamie Hayter.
Sheeta's technique is absolutely perfect. Special athlete this lady is.
Well, Sheeta had a huge win this past Monday at Dark Elevation. She defeated her former mentor, Emmy Sola. And now the Meteor off the ropes. No, Britt Baker there to break it up.
Britt saved the day because Hayter's head crashed to the back of that leg.
Drop kick by Tony Storm. Clears out Dr. Britt Baker.
These separations can get awkward and costly.
With the power, we pointed out earlier, guys. The power of Hayter. Oh, double burn. Wow. Hard to do. Very hard to do.
Fans really reacted to that. That's a great show of power.
That is the intangible coming into the four-way match this Sunday on pay-per-view.
And the good doctor senses something here.
Looks for neck breaker by Britt Baker. Far leg. Lord, no!
And that was really close. On further review,
remember, this is the first time Hikaru Shida and Dr. Britt Baker have crossed paths in a match since Double or Nothing 2021. Cover, no!
I'm not so sure the shoulder remote down there, fellas, but nonetheless, there was a counter as a near fall.
And Taz, Double or Nothing was the night that Britt Baker ended the reign of Hikaru Shida as AEW Women's World Champion. You know, Shida's wanting to get back in there with Britt.
Redemption for sure. She's got the opportunity right here and at All Out this Sunday. Possibly for Sheeta to come.
It was a long reign for Sheeta, guys. There was no question, but let's not forget, before that, during the pandemic, Sheeta broke the nose of Dr. Britt Baker. So they have had their run-ins many, many times. And now the glove being applied by Rebel. But Hikaru Shida, he didn't shoot out. What a shot.
Well, the oldest expression you learn as a pro wrestler, never turn your back at your opponent or anybody else.
Exactly. Not just in wrestling.
Just don't turn your back on people, Jay.
Rip got rocked by that, and now Hikaru Shida scoops out Jimmy Hayter. And, the hip attack in the corner. And DDT. Oh, nation by Tony Storm. Tony Storm.
Big time players, Tony Storm.
And Hikaru Shida about to unseat the control.
Shida, man, what a shot on Dr. Britt Baker. Here we go. Good night, nurse. Tony Storm. He's
Well, guys, there'll be no teams this Sunday at All Out regardless, ladies.
So now the Sheeta had the momentum early. We're less than a week away, right?
We're 5 days away, yeah. Hikaru Shida avenging that loss from 18 months ago and now heading into this AEW Interim Women's World Championship match with the momentum.
Every woman for themselves, every lady for themselves this Sunday. Teams tonight, on Sunday.
And Sheeta could have 2 championships after this Sunday night. But last week we saw Jim Sabian make his return to All Elite Wrestling at the expense of the Bastard Pack.
I'm a stickler for the details, but even the most meticulously thought out master plan can't.
Hold on.
Clean in the ring on Dynamite. Malachi, you need Buddy and Brody. They don't need you.
An employee of AEW was he grabbing a contract to make sure nobody else took it. Good point. I didn't think about that, but you're right. Yeah. Head short on here.
here. Any more questions and answers, gentlemen, in this all-important matter that's going to culminate one way or the other on Sunday night for the AEW World title. The question is, who's going to be in the match? And just the facial expression here, I was just going to say that, Tony. Yeah, you're right. He may have been a crossroads in his career now. He looks a little dejected. Read his eyes. It looks like he hasn't slept in a week. Eventually, Moxley taunted him out here.
June 1st, I broke my foot. And that would have been bad enough, but then I wrestled an entire match on it. And to quote my surgeon, he says, I pulverized the bones in my foot. So, okay. Accidents happen on June 8th. I got surgery for my shattered foot. I got 3 plates and 16 screws put into my foot. Which, real quick, is 16 more times than this fat guy has ever gotten screwed in his life.
Wait a minute.
Accidents happen on June 8th. I got surgery for my shattered foot. I got 3 plates and 16 screws put into my foot. Which, real quick, is 16 more times than this fat guy has ever gotten screwed in his life.
So yeah, I just thought they would type down because I'm sure that was instructed.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but I probably shouldn't have done a lot of things in my career. And apparently one of them was coming back too early from a very serious injury. And last week, I got beat up in Cleveland, and I had to drive home with just my thoughts. It's okay, Chicago. It's not the first time I've been beat up in Cleveland. But something about this time just didn't sit well with me. Is my foot 100%? To be completely honest with you, yes. Last week, I was cleared by doctors. The x-rays look good. But the problem is, it's a new 100%. And I don't know if that 100% is good enough. I came back to professional wrestling a year ago because I love this business, and I know this business doesn't love you back, but I also came back because I love you fans. And you do love me back. And that's why it hurts to feel like I let you down. I wasn't able to walk Larry for 2 months, and it hurt because I let him down so I could rush back to perform in front of all of you. And I look and I see my little sister sitting in the front row, and I feel like I let her down. Maybe that love just Maybe that love just isn't enough anymore.
Hey! Hey!
It's Ace.
What is this? What is this?
Ace Steel, who we saw grab the signed contract from John
What are
Moxley
you
earlier.
saying, man? This is not what we talked about when you were going to come out here and say in the back. I don't know what happened between there and here, but this is not it. This isn't you.
These two guys are best friends for years,
I
guys.
apologize for interrupting his promo, but my name is Ace Steel, and I trained this man. I've been his coach from day one. Since the first day you walked into the Steel Domain, you've been fighting from underneath. You fought through everything to get to where you are. I got a career that I'm proud of, but I'm most proud of yours because I coached you. I coached you from day one to do all this.
See? Hey,
We're not just
MJF.
friends.
What?
We've seen them come and go. We're family. We are family. And you don't let family down. You didn't let Chicago down. You filled an arena on a rumor that after 7 years you would come back to professional wrestling. And I'm not letting you leave now. Yeah, you thought with your balls in your heart when you went out in Cleveland. And you lost in Cleveland, so what? So what? In your own words, life isn't about how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get up. And you fucking get up. You get up. You get up and fight. And you're going to fight Sunday. You're going to sign this contract. Come back to professional wrestling. And I'm not letting you leave now.
See, wait,
Yeah, you thought with your balls in your heart when you went out in Cleveland.
look closely.
And you lost
Hey,
in Cleveland, so what?
MJF.
So what? In your own words, life isn't about how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get up. And you fucking get up. You get up. You get up and fight. And you're going to fight Sunday. You're going to sign this contract. All of these people, you're going to sign this contract. And you're going to fight John Moxley.
Is that what CM Punk needed to hear? I got goosebumps, man. That
And
was
if you forgot who you were, tell them Chicago.
unforgettable moment we're watching right now. Wow. What a moment.
Sign it. Sign it.
Looks like this cat may have worked.
Before I was ever CM Punk, I was just a punk rock kid from Chicago. I was born lonely at Christ Hospital, blue in the face with the cord around my neck because they've been trying to kill me since the day I was born. And they ain't found the man enough to do it yet. And John Moxley, you ain't him. Damn.
This is explosive. So real.
Let's go.
So
John
excellent.
Moxley,
I love it.
you a wild thing, but you ain't wild enough. This is Chicago, where the weak are killed and eaten.
Ace Steel has definitely brought CM Punk back to life. My God. What has Ace Steel unleashed on John Moxley this Sunday? A rejuvenated spirit.
We are different kids, but we have the same heartbeat. will pump the blood until the blood stops pumping. Jon Moxley, at All Out, you can't break my bones. You can't drink my blood because we are Chicago.
But the show's not in Chicago, is it?
About to make it official, guys.
Or is it?
Get ready to
I think
sign
it
up.
is.
This is hard. This is nuts. Putting pen to paper, he will be the #1 ranked former champion CM Punk versus undisputed world champion Jon Moxley this Sunday night. Look at the odds of a challenger. And yes, he's the challenger, but a chance to rectify that on Sunday on pay-per-view. And the passion, the fire that Punk just shows brought out of him by his former trainer, his best friend, Ace Steel. Amazing. That stuff was awesome. I love it, yes. I agree. And Moxley, go at it once again this Sunday, live on pay-per-view at All Out. Got ourselves a big time main event, boys. Come this Sunday at All Out for the AEW World Title. What a pay-per-view is going to be. Available to everybody. Check it out. Don't miss it. I gotta believe that history's gonna be made on multiple fronts Sunday night. All Out available on pay-per-view, cable, satellite, digital provider. Please report. Select AMC, Remote, Cinema, Theaters nationwide. And Fight TV, DVD.com. Internationally, you have no excuse. You don't want to miss it. Something tells me Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion right now, is smirking, and he won't hit. He loves a good fight. He's probably happy about that. He's gonna get a good fight. Oh, he's damn right, Thomas, he is. Yes, and you shall receive. We all shall receive. And wait for it. That's gonna be awesome. Wait. All Out just keeps getting bigger and bigger, including the grudge match. Jungle Boy and Christian Cage coming up this Sunday night at All Out on pay-per-view. And earlier today, our colleague Jim Ross had a very emotionally charged conversation with these two men.
I agreed to do this interview on one condition, ladies and gentlemen, that is no physicality. I don't know how to even approach this situation, but I know by having no physicality here today, Christian, that elbow's not going to get any worse. And we appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts about this match.
Of course you appreciate it, JR, because you signed me to my very first contract in this business, so you know that I'm a professional to the T. And I agreed to no physicality. That's not an issue for me. Because on Sunday, Jack, you're going to have to step in the ring with me face to face and realize that you're not in my league. At less than 100%, I'm going to destroy you at All Out. You're going to be a has-been at 25 years old. I hope you're prepared to live with that for the rest of your life.
You know, as much as I would like to just sit here and stare you in your stupid, smug face and tell you I hate you, it's a little more complicated than that for me. Because I've cared about you a lot. My relationship with you has felt very familiar to me in a lot of ways. And I loved you. And whether or not you ever truly cared about me, you made me feel like you loved me too. And as much as I would like to believe that the real you is still in there somewhere, this was probably the real you all along, wasn't it?
It is the real me. I'm not here to be your friend, Jack. I'm not here to be your father figure.
You want to talk about
No. I'm here to make money.
Yeah.
I'm here to win championships. I'm here for me.
Right. Let me tell you about my father. My father taught me what it means to be a man. And that is a lesson that I am going to teach you. And this Sunday, you are not wrestling Jungle Boy. This Sunday, you are going to fight Jack Perry.
Wow. It is, fellas. You're all sitting there, man. Wow. Feel it. You really feel the emotion coursing through the veins of both those men.
This is a trio tag team match that will fall with a 20-minute time limit. Our first ranked person from Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, they are the IWGP, AAA, and Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, and TR.
One of the top tag teams in the world, and this Sunday at All Out, they will be part of a dream match. Here's a big man. As hot a commodity as there is in pro wrestling. Oh yeah, no doubt, Wardlow, the TNT champion, man, he is red hot. Listen to this crowd in Chicago chant his name.
And their partner from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 277 pounds, he is the TNT champion.
Think about who's going to be across the ring coming in and all that. And Tony, it will be Jay Lethal all in. Some favors and close friends of his. The Motor City Machine Guns from Impact Wrestling. Alan Shelley and Chris Sabin. One of the greatest tag teams of the last 20 years.
Oh yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns. Well, from what I can see, Impact Wrestling is starting to empty out. And they're about to end up the same as WCW, ECW, and I hate to say it, but the same as the AWA. My buddy Bernie Donovan went on for it. 30-some years out of Minnesota.
And Joe's about to start this thing off, but that is his real name. And he's starting out with the TNT champion Wardlow. He's ready here. Dangerous men in that red city. Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, and
lit up like that. Wardlow rears back and rolls again. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because that is what he has now, right here. One hand of FTR Big Cash. Back elbow. Look how quick this man works. Snaps. Relax.
But again, we're on the decision
The car we had for Sunday at all out, loaded in. They were working on the ground.
what I've been doing for 30 years.
And that's
It's
not
like
just
when I
like stop that for a second.
only that kind of thing.
Ice makes it 3. Backing up that target to what's up. Comes around, comes underneath, and short Larry. Known as a great strategy. This is, I don't know, fellas. There's a lot of ways to skin that old cat, but it's hard way to decide to be the team.
Don't you add me? Is there something bugging you? I heard you mumbling about you being a normal kid. What's bugging you? What kind of question is that? You say you want to be normal, like what's bugging you?
No. See, they took what I said and turned it 100 degrees from my see, you gotta record it right. Anyway. Oh, this is
Man, what an impressive trio.
he's already signed it.
I did too, but I'm telling you, Jay Lethal, an impressive victory here tonight for FTR and Wardlow. And coming up next, a huge four-way matchup of two of the highest flyers in all.
MLB on TBS Tuesdays is a new home for primetime baseball.
What?
Your baseball glove to basketball practice.
Now that we switched to Frontier Gig Fiber, you can all be online at the same time.
The kids can game in
So DLC 15 has already
how the story has been going so far with things like that, I do fully expect to see Feud back once again in this newest DLC, in DLC 15, with some more story for us and maybe some more insight to what the hell he's actually doing because of them two. Happened, I really don't know, considering that they didn't even add in a glacier map for Dragon Ball Super Broly. I was about to call it Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I've just been saying Super Superhero so much. But for the Broly movie, we didn't get a new map within that DLC, which was a very, very big disappointment. So it is potentially unlikely to see a new map in this DLC as well, considering this is based off a movie just like that Broly DLC was. But hopefully at the same time, they learned their lesson from that Broly DLC and saw how many people were talking about their one.
It's my team versus Team Willie team. Whoever wins, bro, you gotta drop a follow, leave a like, bro. My first pick is I'm not Super Saiyan Chunk. Okay, gotta get that dub, bro. Talk to me nice, bro. You feel me? What no big saying, man? I don't know who you got, but it's time for my second pick. Bro, I already know I'm looking this dub, bro. I get GT, bro. I mean, that's not bad, but like that's not that. Come on, Vegeta, talk to me nice. Give me a smooth form, dog. Bro. As long as he don't get better picks than me, bro, I can win this. Come on. Oh my God, I'm Super Saiyan God. Let me get this. I know you got some powerful people in the right now. Oh my, you gotta go get the base Goku. Come on, dog. Come on, give me a good Goku form, bro. Please, bro. You gotta carry. Oh my God. Don't have me to carry my whole spot right now. I don't know why was I expecting anything from Goku, bro. I should have expected this. As long as I did a good Broly form, bro, I can win this. Why did the kid bro? My team versus Eddie Loco's team.
When you eat fast food in front of your sibling.
He not get with me. Chicken nuggets, I got my own money.
When you eat that.
Really? Listen. Real. 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 This is real. My side. Please.
Hey, boy died to go to heaven. Once the boy gets to heaven, he says, I'm sorry, God.
Now.
Draco moves 6 versus 6, but no savings. Let's go. Okay, you get 117. Hit. Kichi, favorite character. Jitter. Down. Okay, my 6 characters. This is going to be very hard. You got Jitter. Alright, Jitter. The second character. God of Destruction. Again, different character. My 6th, the final, those same character. Weez, let's go! Definitely. Draco.
I'm looking for love still.
Yo, hey, Jit, what class you got? Boy, leave me alone. You playing hard to get. It's straight, though. You know I like that shit. No, loser, I just don't want you. I'm saying, like I was thinking.
We all bring brain power.
Ooh. To bounce off each other. For the best ideas. What will you design today? Start designing for free at canva.com.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Live here on TBS. We are just days away from All Out, and it will feature a huge lots of boxes here.
There's a kid.
John Moxley. We're supposed to have a 4-way match, but the champ waits for no man. After what we so happy to see a Punk sign the contract for this Sunday.
If that's what your boy wants, that's exactly what he's gonna get. If CM Punk wants to go out on his shield here in Chicago in front of his hometown fans that made him who he is today, well, Chicago, I guess we owe you that much. So it will be CM Punk versus Jon Moxley one more time this Sunday at All Out for the AEW World Championship. And CM Punk, if you think you got one more miracle left in you, you better find it fast, because the moment that bell rings, you are in danger. I'll be trying to take your damn head off. I'm gonna put on a display. I'm gonna put on a show, a display of brutality and glorious pro wrestling violence that CM Punk has never experienced. And I will show the world the difference between a fake messiah, a martyr, and the real thing, a real champion, a legend being made right before your eyes.
Cannot wait till this Sunday, guys. Cannot wait, man. What a main event. CM Punk.
Look like Moxie may have more to say.
Well, I think he's going to do that talking come Sunday, JR. That's what I'm thinking. He'll let his fist do the talking for him. But right now, Tony Schiavone in the locker room with Dark Order.
Okay, because of the injury to 10 a week ago on Rampage, we understand he cannot compete in the Rampage Trio title coming up Friday.
That's right. We were supposed to go against the Best Friends this Friday, but unfortunately, Preston Vance's knee is not up to par. But Dark Order always has a plan. And that is why Evil Uno will be taking his spot in the Trio tournament this Friday on Rampage. And that...
Whoa, Andrade.
Hey, I'm so sorry for you, Nathan. You used to have power. What happened? Did you lose money? This is why I was thinking of giving you a contract to work for me. Because you have good body, with suit, take the mask off.
Okay, all right, okay. I don't know if you understand this, but myself and Vance are Dark Order forever. So take your money and your $2 cheap cologne that you're wearing, and you get out of line with me, okay? Oh, God, oh my God.
Wait just a minute. What was that?
Okay, all right, okay. I don't know if you understand this, but myself and Vance are Dark Order forever. So take your money and your $2 cheap cologne that you're wearing, and you get out of my room. Okay? Oh, God, oh my God. Oh.
He didn't even do nothing. He didn't even move when the stun gun hit him.
This is a four-way match that will involve the
I think it's like a fake ass stun gun.
Dante Martin.
We saw number 10 enter his knee last Friday night, but now what's the status of Evil Uno after that beating? He did not look good crunch. Smashed it over his body.
Got like this guy. Next being accompanied by Jose the assistant from Jalisco, Mexico, El Toro Blanco, Bruce.
Well, coming up this Sunday night, the Casino Ladder Match. 8 competitors all vying for a shot, a future shot at the AEW World Championship, and we're about to see 4 of them in action here tonight. Absolutely an amazing opportunity come Sunday for these athletes that will be in the Casino Ladder Match. Bruce has been very impressive in his recent outings. Very physical. And what about the trail of destruction that Faxion Gobernable has left since their arrival?
Made accompanied by Alex Abraxas from Mexico City, Mexico.
You know, that destruction you're talking about, that shower, happened just a few moments ago back in the locker room. They were right there, man. That Dark Order. Number 10 and Evil Uno taken out, and a lot of that destruction has been aimed at Ray Fenix and the Lucha Brothers as well. Here's a young athlete that might be looking as a favorite come this Sunday night ladder match.
Has been accompanied by William Regal from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 2,199 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. Wheeler Yuta.
Well, William Regal has been coming here momentarily as he customarily does when he's there working, competing, fighting. Wheeler Yuta was very given the recruits, maybe the top recruits. Tremendous athlete off to that point.
That's why it's been the BCC.
There you go. That makes sense to me. Mr. Regal, watch out. Oh, I think sweeps out. Ray Fenix, Bruce, Yuta inside the ring. Being fought by Yuta. Bruce splits the uprights. They have a good push control right there. Now over. You're not rolling through here. Yuta waiting for the match to time and find Octopus Hall. But Bruce so powerful trying to fight against it. Thickly built athlete to that button up backdrop counter. Well done right there by Rouge. Oh, what a power slam by Rouge. But Dante Martin. Watch Dante, you're right. Forward cross body by Dante. Oh, walk out of All Out with a future AEW World Championship shot. Let's find out in the Casino Ladder match. Ray Fenix and Dante. Oh! Phoenix landed so hard. Look at that. Oh, Lord. Looks on Rana. Deep look in. No. Dropkick. Takes down Dante Martin. And
I only wish I had the agility of some of these young men. I would have ruled the world.
Phoenix, he's just world-class. World-class athlete. Oh, see the camera out there leaving, will you? That's a good point, kid. Dante Martin. A tornado to the outside. You're going to just try to outdo each other when they're doing that. Just imagine this Sunday when it's a ladder involved, Casino Ladder match. Chances of you taking. Oh, there's Victor Turk. Roots that headbutt. And now the double drop kick takes Fenix.
Make sure he gets to it. Bruce is an expert at feet, fist, and head. He will use it very violently, very quickly.
Oh, gross. big dude.
Great match at one pace. One pace.
Well, this four-way match continues in picture-in-picture. You don't want to be sweet at all. Ow.
Get ready for an in-depth look. I know you better.
A four-way match featuring half the competitors.
Golden Bolt.
Battle by Tip. Exclusive preview. Next on TBS. A four-way match featuring half the competitors in the casino ladder match this Sunday night. All Out is raging inside the ring here tonight. Oh, watch out! Oh my God! Wicked! The release German Super G2 Ray Fenix got clipped by him. What a beautiful missile dropkick from Wheeler Yuta, but leaving me from Bruce.
Great hang time that increased the effectiveness of that offensive move.
Oh, got out of that head goes Yuta. Thanks to Roosh. The straight jacket power driver isn't enough. No! And this Sunday, as we know, at All Out, we see the ladder match, and the winner will earn a future title shot at the AEW World Champion. Listen, Rigo, I gotta say, I give you a lot of credit. You have not one but two men, Claudio in this game come Sunday, and Wheeler Yuta. I like your chances, yes. Genius, my man. Thank you. But there's also both of the Lucha Brothers. There's both members of Faccione Governale. And not to forget the Joker. Dante sits out, plants Red Fenix into the ring. Lights are hooked. No, man.
I don't know who the Joker is, but would you like to be the Joker if you're sat at home watching all the incredible talent?
I would. No, sir. No, I would not. But with a future world championship match up for grabs, that could be a career-making victory. Just think about this. Two athletes in the ring right now, Dante Martin and Ray Phoenix. Imagine what a ladder involved with these guys are going to do Sunday. Oh, boy. Gut wrench. Dante. Oh! Dante. It's planted down and now turned down into a powerbomb by Phoenix.
Bruce had a clean shot. Took advantage of it.
Every man for himself here. And notice Bruce didn't just go push the pile. He took a shot at the back of Ray Phoenix's head. But Phoenix, that back heel kick knocks Ruski outside. Bruce might be Dusty. Yeah, but that's a push. Oh! Tremendous torque. Well, who's going to get the momentum going into the casino ladder match?
You think that this is going tonight?
At All Out in Chi-Town. Dante's about
It looks exciting briefly, but it won't come close.
interrupts. And Dante was looking for the nosedive. That double jump moonsault, but all the uppercuts. Yeah, you're gonna.
Bingo. Really? No Mountain Dew, no Red Bull. Can you believe this? You want to play fucking bingo? What are we, 90 years old? Or with poor little disabled people? So that's all we can do is edit.
I think AEW is trying to be like Dozy.
Yeah, so bingo. So because we're the poor little disabled people is edit. So that's all we can do is edit. Christ. The sad thing is, you believe what anybody tells you. You don't know any better. That's sad.
Pretty hard, and you can see he's damn near out on his feet. He didn't stand up.
Really anybody's ball game. I couldn't tell you who has the advantage right now. Is that evenly fought?
Yeah, that's a really good point, JR. The thing right now is Yuta trying to get his wits about him. Yeah, Yuta trying to clear the cobwebs as he ascends to the top. Dante rolls inward, avoids the splash. Dante, Bandera sends Yuta out to the apron. Nice overhook right there. Out with that jigsaw roll. Rolls up, and now Wheeler Yuta turns the corner, leg trap, seatbelt applied, and he gets the win. They pick out that very impressive. That seatbelt's tight, man. You can't kick out of that. It's damn near impossible. What a match, though, guys.
Gentlemen, again, thank you and good night. We want you to storm the victory and headed in to the casino ladder match at All Out.
And no, they're not trying to be anything. They don't have the drama that Monday Night Raw has. They don't go to anything. They don't give you anything to look forward to. You don't tune in to this show saying, boy, I can't wait to see what happens with this.
They don't have much excitement like they do on SmackDown.
No, they don't know how to build. Ted Turner and Eric Bischoff knew how to build. Look what they did in NWO. They took the ball and ran with it. It was a storyline that lasted 2 years. What are these people doing? Dark Order because that.
And if that means that
Maybe
me
they should
and John have to take on 3 guys, then so be it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Hangman Adam Page.
Look, I
Nine-year-old
to start
dementia
to be your
having
moment, hold it all out to be your night. And if 10 can't do it, if Uno can't do it, and you need a partner,
That's for people with dentures.
you've always had. Yeah.
It's paperwork and stuff like that. They have nothing better to do with their lives.
I'm working with the Buccaneers. I'm gonna get cleared for some. We're gonna get cleared. Well, that's awesome. That's good.
It looks like Hangman Adam Page is going to be their partner.
I'll take my boss and leave.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
See, Franklin.
Wait, what did you just say?
You heard me. I'll take my balls and leave. No, I said, no, I said I'll take my balls and leave. I'll get up and leave. Shut up. Wait, dude.
Christ, it's unfucking believable. I'm glad I moved here, but yet there are days I wonder why I moved here and say, what did I get myself into? Of course, it's too late to do anything about it now, but
I mean,
if it weren't for those people, I would leave. But because of those people, who I'll mention later, that's the only reason I stay, pretty much. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on.
Battle Box 10, exclusive preview, next on TBS. It's main event time here on Dynamite.
Your main event tonight is the final match in the Dynamite AEW World Trios Tag Team Championship Tournament. Introduce first, United as Hearts, Aussie Open, and Will Ospreay.
JR, we have seen some frankly incredible matches in this AEW World Trios Championship.
Well, I know who Will Ospreay is, but I never know the other two young asses are.
For Ospreay to steal the show. Here in America, you know he wants to take over at some point anyway. It'll be an awesome night.
What is that dude supposed to be? A Ultimo Dragon ripoff with that cape on?
I don't know.
Awesome. This match will be awesome.
I'm not on that lane, so how would I?
First being accompanied by Brandon Cutler from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks, one of the most highly decorated tag teams in all of professional wrestling.
He has a 1-0 record versus Will Ospreay from their only singles match. He has a 3-0 trios record teaming with Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay. He has drawn larger crowds in Japan and sold more merchandise than Will Ospreay on 2 continents. He has held 8 more championships than Will Ospreay. It is said that he is better looking, has better hair, a nicer smile, and does more charity work than Will Ospreay. He was victorious in his comeback match on Dynamite, which did not take place in North Carolina. It is Kenny
Oh, Kenny Omega's back. I forgot about that.
Well, I'm actually happy that he's back.
Although I will say, TNT and TBS don't seem as restrictive with AEW as they were with WCW, because they would cut out in the middle of the match. They didn't do the picture-in-picture thing, but they would say, we have to go. If there's a winner, we'll show you next week. These people are saying, we'll stay with it till the end. See, which is what they should have done. But now with AEW, they're actually doing it.
Dance a little bit, possibly. Not any insight on that? I'll give you a little bit of late breaking news. The rehab is going even better than I had hoped. That's all I'm going to say, but that's why there's no proof. I'm serious. Oh, yeah. Well, coming up this Friday night, a special live edition of AEW Rampage on TNT, and immediately following Rampage will be the countdown of All Out from Will Ospreay. Wasting no time, the shoulder tackle, Kenny Omega, come wide in the center of the ring. I love the chemistry between these two men. To the registrars in the entire world, we got an exclusive right here tonight on AEW Dynamite Live. I think that's the key word, JR, exclusive, man. It's not often you see these two guys locked up in group battle on just basic free TV, man. We're doing it live. This is breaking down early. Straight. Knife edge jump, Omega wincing from that. Oh, wow. That was a tight one for him. That was a tough sign there from Will Ospreay. They rush in. Omega to the corner after the chop. Throw that chop. I'm going to get rid of the line here. I'm going to turn off that Speedway. Aussie Open. Young Bucks pairing off. Aussie Open, the new strong tag team champions. The inaugural champion. Whoa! Chance if they win here tonight. You hesitate at all with the Young Bucks. They will make you pay. That just happened to Aussie Open. Omega in the ring. Nicely with Will Ospreay. Hard shots. The double XL hands of Omega. Look at that. Great quickness by Will. Ospreay, unbeknownst to Omega, was right behind him. Great assist there by Matt Jackson for Nick as he took down Will Ospreay. Bucks is going to fly. Bucks is going to fly here. Oh, wait, Mark Davis. Caught Matt Jackson. Caught Fletcher. Oh, what a sandwich. They sandwiched Omega to the Young Bucks. Big size advantage for Aussie Open in this match. Thank you. Will Ospreay. Sky Twister, rest to the outside. The thing about moves like that, if you get hurt tonight, you probably won't have time to be 100% on Sunday. Let's take another look at this, though, to the point that the danger involved, JR. But a guy like Ospreay, man, I don't think he cares about getting hurt. You'd be hard-pressed to find 2 better athletes than Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, gentlemen. No argument. Over the course of their careers, the elite 14 trios tag team victories over Will Ospreay, but this is the first time crossing paths with Aussie Open. I've been studying Will Ospreay for the last several months. It's really an unprecedented run worldwide, in my opinion. Well, our main event match will continue in picture-in-picture. United Empire. Next. The competition is heating up. Somebody grab my oven mitt!
The picture-in-picture is really starting to piss me off.
I know, but that's why it's good to have fast forward.
Uh-huh.
The Warriors exist. AEW Rampage, Fridays at 10 on TNT.
So we're gonna give AEW tonight's rating.
And the action in this Dynamite final EQ World Trios Championship as expected. High octane is Mark Davis taking a fight to both members of Young Bucks.
He's a heavy hitter. Sorry, JR. He's a heavy hitter. Guy's got one gear.
All of them. Here's a Rick Martel, you handsprung out of that move by the Young Bucks. Can he get both Matt and Nick? Oh, what power! And now the tag made to the Aussie Arrow. Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher's a special athlete.
Match in trouble. This is the kick, and now Fletcher looking for the cover. Lands it.
Oh my God, look at her advantage on the cover.
No.
Kenny Omega, big time save right there. Fletcher not happy.
Omega saved the day without a doubt, Taz.
And DraftKings is an official partner of AEW tonight. Anyone can play free for $10,000 at DraftKings AEW All Out Pool. Download the DraftKings app, use code Dynamite when you sign up, and play free tonight. Aussie looking for Coriolis, but no. Matt Jackson able to avoid it.
One thing about DraftKings, you can't win money if you don't play.
Matt Jackson, the closet door. Ospreay gets damn, Ospreay landed so hard on his face. Awesome offense by Matt Jackson. Kenny Omega's pulling for that tag. And remember, fans, there must be a winner in this match. We will stick with it as long as it takes.
Emotional time to Kenny Omega.
Kenny's moving great.
Big double axe handle right there. Missed that one.
Davis the boot to the midsection. The hammer throw sends Omega into the rope. Swinging a miss. Omega drop steps behind. Rock it to the knee.
Nice. Harry strategy.
Yeah, still got that quickness. Gotta say, man.
Comes over the top. Luciano. Omega nearly hooked on Davis, but Davis powers out.
Omega may well be the most explosive athlete in the history of the wrestling industry.
God give us time. Hey, well, that means you don't really believe it.
Well, Ospreay's giving him a run for his money tonight. I'll give you that, Zero. Sometimes you have to qualify something, but not a qualifier in that dragon suplex. Snapdragon, I should say.
Ospreay, so hangs on to the top rope.
Yeah, the football's waiting for him in the middle of the ring here.
Omega thinking V-trigger on Davis. But, Ospreay skin the kick, landed the thrust kick. And now looking for Ox cutter on Omega.
Wow, someone scouted you.
Kenny blocked it. Ospreay lands on his feet.
Working around, takes down Omega.
Tremendous athleticism, amazing stuff by Ospreay.
Smart move by Omega to step out of bounds. Or was it? Ospreay building up momentum.
Whoa, that was cool.
Not so fast, Omega says.
Omega one step ahead of the opposition.
And he just set Ospreay up in corner right there with that snapdragon on the outside.
You can make the argument, Taz, that Ospreay is the equal of Omega physically, but mentally, Kenny Omega, I think, trumps Will Ospreay.
I think you might be right about that. I kind of agree on that.
Oh, Fletcher with the Gamagiri caught Omega climbing up to the top. And now Davis and Fletcher.
Aussie Open about them. They're going to take Omega here.
Aussie Open have looked great in this match.
They have. Superplex, double suplex to the tippy top here.
Aussie's open.
All right, guys.
Oh my. Delayed. Go. Superplex by Aussie Open.
And break apart all that surgery that Omega had done. There's a cover.
You said it great right there, Jay. I'll break apart those surgeries. Took the words out of my mouth because Kenny is all bandaged up with those surgeries. But watch it, it's delayed double vertical. That's a tough landing.
Part of how they fix a hernia is they install mesh with sutures. And you're right, it could get knocked loose.
Hopefully no one's even there right now. They just upchucked in the mouth.
The tag made Kyle Fletcher legal for the United Empire side. Oh, come on. Fletcher tearing at that compression shirt.
Let's just see what's underneath that.
We see the inside of Ospreay we're seeing right now.
And the abdomen taped up as well. Shoulder, everything's bandaged up.
As Don said about the surgeries, the multiple surgeries throughout the upper part of his body. That's
Desperation tactics by Will Ospreay, but smart wrestling.
It is smart wrestling, and it's effective, Don, as you know. Fletcher hoists up Omega. And Ospreay hoists up Omega, gives him a spin and lands the backbreaker. Come on. Yeah. We have to take our final break of the evening, but don't worry, you'll see all the action picture in picture there.
We're taking a ride. Your favorite movies.
There is no road. Nope.
Okay, I know the show's not over. We still only have 10 minutes. I told you earlier I would get to the only reason that I do still stay here. And it is because of, and I want to say goodnight to, and it is because of Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah and Caitlin. Okay? Those are the reasons that keep me here, in all honesty, at the end of the day. And yes, I guess it was already set. I apologize, Noah. I didn't realize what you were trying to say, that it was already set that you were going to come here, which I'm thrilled to know. I guess then I will see you this Saturday, and we will watch Clash at the Castle. Hopefully we won't have to, well, I know we're going out later, but hopefully we won't have to cut it short. If we do, I said cut it short. Anyway, if we do, I will either watch the rest of it later by myself, or to save time, I will simply look up the results on the internet. However, regardless, for a majority of it, you will still be here. We can still watch, and hopefully we'll get through it. But again, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, those are the reasons I stay here. You are what brings the joy and the fun to my world each and every day. You are what gives me a reason to get up in the morning. You are what fills my heart each and every day. I hold each and every one of you to my heart. I know, realistically, honestly, you're not mine, but I hold each and every one of you to my heart as though you are, and I love every single one of you. So, and we will see each other again tomorrow. Noah, I'll see you Saturday. That being said, we go back to the remaining 5 minutes of AEW Dynamite.
And we're probably going to do like a rating to see which star we're going to give AEW afterwards.
What?
They usually give ratings. Like a 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star.
Who gives ratings?
Wrestling.
What are you talking?
For the golden
Okay. Was bad, good, great?
Opening surveys on the website.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Will it be the elite or will it be the United Empire?
Now that was cool.
As long as it takes, don't go anywhere, folks. Look at Nick. The winner of this match moves on to All Out Sunday on pay-per-view. Ooh, this is picking up, fellas. That's how the Jackson rolls, man. Jackson, another face buster on the open. Look at Nick. Fast break off. Break counter to the counter by Nick Jackson. Oh, said Excalibur Wilson. And AEW fans, stay right where you are. Up next, we have the hottest event in Robot of Combat. It's the final round for the Golden Boat Championship. It's happening next. Battlebots activate. Nick Jackson very comfortable on the top rope. Knees up by Ospreay. Knees up. Well scouted, Will. Yep, well scouted. And snap turn. Ospreay right in front of Kenny Omega. Look at this. That could be one of those impressive offensive moves in the game. It's taking Kenny's stuff. That's confidence by Ospreay. Kenny doesn't like it. I don't blame him. Out of disrespect to him.
Why does he have tape all over his arms?
Yeah, he got injured a couple months ago.
Well, that's why there's tape on his wrist. But why on his arm?
He probably like he had a bad concussion, like in his rib bones right here.
Comes up the rope for momentum. Ospreay lands. Are you kidding me?
Or his shoulder bones.
Omega barely dropped his shoulders. He did, and he rolled himself towards the rope. That's a ring veteran for sure. Great move, great ring awareness there by the former JL on the open. Nick Jackson caught up. Looking for the Coriolis. No! Counter!
Took too long to set it up. And Nick was one move ahead.
Unbeknownst to Fletcher. Now Fletcher hits a super kick. A running knee strike to see how his jaw jacked back.
There are no misses.
This is trouble now. Make a pop-up power. Fletcher through. Fletcher's gone. No! Davis at the last possible second. Last possible moment broken up. Great job by Davis. Awesome teamwork. Oh my God, Nick! That's got by Nick Jackson. Once on Davis on the outside.
All the momentum with Kenny in the Bucks right now. Need to finish it.
The Elite with Kyle Fletcher in the ring.
Good strength here.
Oscar counter. Nick Jackson. And Fletcher. Look at Ospreay. Fletcher reversed it. Ospreay up to the top. Oh my God! 1, 2, 3.
Now that move what he did was fucking epic. Watch this.
Will Ospreay, are you kidding me? 2.99 ad infinitum. And Ospreay maybe looking for the hidden blade to end the night for the Elite and Matt Jackson. It's over. You're right. And they got Matt set up. Look at his brother trying to save him. That definitely stopped.
Everybody's connecting. The aims are perfect, but something has to give.
Fletcher staggers to his feet, but he's outnumbered 3-on-1.
Don't like Fletcher's chances.
And a summer kick party for Kyle Fletcher. Good night. But can the Elite capitalize? They've taken such punch in this match. And again, we've said it multiple times. We're staying with this action no matter how long it takes here, folks. To get a winner and see who advances. Fletcher dazed in the ropes. Kenny Omega. This is usually the prelude to the beat trigger. What's lost?
Oh, the pass. Good instincts by Ospreay.
Super kick intercepted. Ospreay returns in kind. Another combination. Ospreay.
Oh boy. Right in the arms of Kenny Omega.
And now the Taker. Ospreay planted him. Ospreay not the legal man. They're counting anyway. But now Omega, as you see Fletcher still struggling up to his feet. Omega with Fletcher in his sights. Fletcher can't even get to his feet. Jack him up, Kenny. Oh, I think that's going to happen. I got a funny feeling you might be what you want here. The beef triggered by Omega.
He tried to turn away from it, but he caught it in the neck.
Here it comes. If that beef triggered,
1, 2, 3.
Let me state the obvious, gentlemen. No one, and I mean no one, kicks out of the one-way game.
The Elite have punched their ticket to the AEW World Trios Championship match this Sunday at All Out on pay-per-view. Well, let's take a look at some of the amazing, outstanding highlights in this crazy matchup as Will Ospreay just goes caution to the win.
I know I said this before, but it looks like Impact Wrestling is being out as coming to AEW. W. Morrissey Josh Alexander. Last week, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Jay Lethal.
Oh, Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal had come here a long time ago.
Yeah,
I mean, just in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so he was part of Impact for a while.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And this Friday night, immediately following Rampage, the All In pre-show. All Out pre-show, I mean. Countdown to All Out, that's what I mean.
The countdown immediately following Rampage this Friday, 11:10 Central on the TNT. This Sunday will be Chris Jericho versus the American Dragon Daniel Bryanson. Or Brian Danielson, or whatever his name is. And then we got the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, Part 2. Thank you for joining us for this episode of AEW. We'll be catching you guys this Friday.
We'll come back and talk to you later after we play bingo and let you know how we like bingo. Seriously.
We'll catch you this Friday night for SmackDown.
That's for old people, man.
I'm John,
Christ.
aka The Undertaker, and this is...
I can introduce myself. I'm Michael Paul. Thank you for being with us. We'll talk
see
to you
you
after we play bingo.
Exactly. And we're clear. Dude, that was pretty epic what we did right there. That we did our outro.
They now have 2 runner-up finishes for the Giant Nut in the last 3 years. A monumental feat. And they represent the cream of the crop.
Old people.
A club in Denver. And her last joke was...
We have nothing better.